All right, what's going on, guys? This is Brother Kane, and we are back with another video today. And as you can see, we have the Kane shirt on today, so we are repping the Canaanites today. As promised in my last video, we are going to be doing a mask review, mask display, whatever you want to call it. I do not want to disappoint any of the Canaanites here, but we are not doing a cane mask today, so I do apologize for that. However, we are going to be doing another mask review on a new masked wrestler, not from WWE, but from TNA Impact Wrestling. Now, the last time I did a TNA Impact Wrestler mask review, the one I had done was Jeff Hardy's alter ego, Willow. So today we are going to be doing TJ Perkins' own persona character, which he had portrayed in the Impact Zone Wrestling as Suicide. Now, I'm sure many of you guys have heard of this wrestling company, and I'm sure some have not. But for those who have, you guys already know who the superstar is. But for those who don't, I will try to do that maybe in my next video because I don't want to talk too much. I want to go ahead and just get straight on with the mask and show you guys everything and all that good stuff. But unlike Kane, who had only been gimmicked, I guess you could say, under two superstars besides Glenn Jacobs, who originally is Kane himself, Undertaker obviously had portrayed himself as Kane during the Attitude Era as the double sleeved attired Kane, and of course Luke Gallows, more known I think more in the early days as Festus when he used to team up with Jesse. He had also portrayed Kane, and that was around 2006 with the Kane versus Imposter Kane storyline. So with Suicide, a couple superstars have gimmicked this superstar as well, known as Christopher Daniels and Austin Aries, and there's a couple more superstars who have done this too, but I don't want to go too far into depth with that. So, without any further ado, let's show you the mask. So here we have Suicide right here, and most of you guys can literally look it up on the internet, and you guys can type in TNA Superstar Suicide, and what you'll find is a masked man who has this mask. Now, obviously, this mask I bought from eBay.com. This was only $35. Surprisingly enough, the mask actually fits. I know with the last one I had, which was Willow, I had the laces in the back. I would have thought about getting that, but I figured at least this one would be a one size fits all, and normally that's how the mask is on the actual superstar. It looks just like this. So we're gonna go ahead and get straight into the details of the mask and showing you guys all of that, and then we'll get straight on to the mask display, I guess you could call it. So you guys can see the colors, the details on the mask as it looks great. Um, I'm sure some of you guys were probably thinking, man, this guy only got it for like $35. Probably like something wrong with the mask or something. Probably looks cheesy or something like that. But I mean, like I said, as long as it looks like the actual person or the actual thing, I'm perfectly fine with that. And so you guys can see like the stitching done around the eyes, around the details of the face of the mask and how the outline looks as well. It looks phenomenally awesome. It looks great. I love it. You guys can also see the details done with the teeth, obviously for the skull, and then the extra, I guess you could call it mesh. I wouldn't say leather, but at least mesh for the eyes, so that way it's not meant to actually be seen. But obviously when you put the mask on, you are more than capable of being able to see within the mask. So there's the details on that. Obviously, I have the costume itself coming within a couple of weeks. So we're going to be doing a full cosplay review of this superstar right here. So that's going to be very exciting. And then the back side of the mask, obviously, is just the red leather, obviously. So you guys can possibly go to eBay.com and type in, TNA Suicide Mask, and 9 times out of 10, they're probably going to have this up. If they don't, this might have been the last one. But I know they do have another one which might have the laces on it. So we're going to show you guys the inside of the mask. I know I can't really just give you guys a small peek. I just want to literally just turn this mask inside out so you can actually see what it looks like inside the mask. So here's what this looks like. Here's what it looks like, and it looks even more demonic too as well. Like that would actually be perfect for a mask. I don't know if you guys would agree. I would think it'd be perfectly good. Um, well, maybe if the mask itself, like the mask leather part, was black, maybe it might add a little bit more to it. I mean, even with red, it still looks good. But yeah, you can see how well the stitches were done on the mask. So I know it might be a little hard to see. I want to try to get it up as clear as possible without getting too close to where it looks blurry, so you guys can actually see the stitches done around the mask, and they did a great job at doing this too. It looked like they really took their time in it. So, um, yeah, literally you got the white stitches, and then I don't know if you can see like the black stitches done under that too as well. To I guess help with the black mesh for the eyes, so that way it could actually obviously be on it. And then you have the nose, and then of course you have the outline of the mouth of the skull. So um, obviously with Suicide, a great champion. He had held the TNA X Division Championship. Um, I don't know if that was only portrayed or gimmicked when Austin Aries had um, gimmicked himself as Suicide, or if it was the original person behind the masked man himself, TJ Perkins, when he gimmicked as him to win the TNA X Division title. He had won the TNA Heavyweight Championship as well. And he also did, I don't know if he's still there, I don't know if they're still doing this, but when WWE was doing like the whole cruiserweight championship thing, TJ Perkins himself was in WWE, and it was around like 2019, I believe. So, um, there's that. So I'm really hoping you guys like the mask, and I'm looking forward to getting the cosplay suit. And um, I would say if anybody's looking to get any wrestling gear, I guess like cosplay wise, and you're not, I wouldn't say proficient, more so if you don't have the tools needed to make a costume, I would definitely say check out some wrestling companies. More, well, not wrestling companies, more so like wrestling gear costume companies who are willing to make custom costumes for those who are needing wrestling gear that you obviously can't find on Amazon, Etsy, eBay, or whatever the website might be, and ask them if they could actually, do something like that for you guys. And 9 times out of 10, they're going to be able to do that because as long as you have the custom geared option in the tabs, they are more than likely able to do that. So that's what I ended up doing, and um, we'll get more into that obviously later. But anyways, it is time to put on the mask and then also show you guys the mask display. So I do enjoy you guys watching this. Make sure you guys give this a thumbs up if you like what you see, as we now bring you the dark savior of the Impact Zone, which would be TNA Impact Wrestling Suicide. All the wrestling fans out there, the time has come. Very soon, I, the Dark Savior, Suicide, will be making my presence known to you two very, very soon.